Stop. The words you repeat in your mind every day are quietly shaping your entire life. Not your environment, not your past, not your situation, your words. Most people don't realize this, but the way you speak to yourself is either building your strength or destroying it. One negative sentence repeated daily can weaken your confidence, drain your energy, and keep you stuck for years. But here's the truth. A single powerful word, used the right way, can rewire how you think, how you act, and how you respond to life. Marcus Aurelius understood this deeply. He didn't just control his actions, he controlled his inner dialogue. And that's what made him mentally unshakable. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 life-changing words that can transform your mindset, eliminate weakness, and make you disciplined, calm, and focused. Watch till the end, because one of these words might be exactly what your mind has been missing. And if you want more powerful mindset training like this, subscribe now, because this is where you learn how to take control of your mind for real. Word 1. Control. Here's the first word that can change your life instantly. Control. Most people feel overwhelmed not because life is hard, but because they feel like they have no control. Things happen, people act, situations change, and they react emotionally to everything. But the moment you adopt this one word, control, your entire mindset shifts. Marcus Aurelius built his mental strength around this principle. You cannot control everything, but you can always control yourself. And that's where your power is. Think about it. You can't control what people say, what people think, what happens in the world, but you can control your thoughts, your actions, your reactions. And once you focus only on what you control, stress begins to disappear. But here's the deeper truth most people miss. Lack of control is an illusion. You may not control events, but you always control your response. And your response determines your outcome. Now here's where it becomes powerful. Every time something goes wrong, instead of reacting emotionally, pause and ask, is this within my control? If yes, act. If no, release it. This one mental filter can eliminate most of your anxiety instantly, but it requires discipline, because your mind will try to react automatically. That's why you must train it. Control your thoughts, control your emotions, control your habits, because if you don't, they will control you. And once that happens, you lose your power. But once you master control, you become calm in chaos, focused under pressure, unshaken in difficult moments. And that's how you build a powerful mind. Word 2. This one will completely change how you handle pain, setbacks, and discomfort. Word 2. Accept. Here's the word that most people resist, but desperately need. Accept. Not everything in your life will go your way. Plans will fail. People will disappoint you. Situations will change without your permission. And the more you resist this reality, the more you suffer. Marcus Aurelius practiced this daily, not because life was easy for him, but because it wasn't. He faced war, betrayal, loss, and still chose calm. Why? Because he mastered acceptance. Now understand this clearly. Acceptance is not weakness. It is clarity. It means you see reality for what it is, not what you wish it to be. Most people stay stuck because they argue with reality. They say, this shouldn't be happening. This is not fair. Why me? But those thoughts change nothing. They only drain your energy. Here's the shift. The moment you accept a situation, you stop wasting energy resisting it, and you start using your energy to deal with it. That's where power comes from. Now here's the deeper layer most people never realize. Pain is often unavoidable, but suffering is optional. Pain comes from life. Suffering comes from resistance. The more you fight what already is, the heavier it feels. But when you accept it, your mind becomes lighter, clearer, stronger. Try this. The next time something goes wrong, don't react immediately. Pause and say to yourself, this is happening. Now what can I do? That simple shift takes you from emotional reaction to intentional action. And that's the difference between weak and strong minds. Because strong minds don't waste time wishing things were different. They accept reality and move forward anyway. So stop resisting what you cannot change. Accept it. Adapt to it. Use it. Because once you master acceptance, nothing in life can emotionally break you again. Forward 3. This one will rewire how you see challenges and turn every problem into power. Word 3. Adapt. Here's the word that separates those who break from those who rise. Adapt. Life will not adjust to you. It won't slow down when you're tired. It won't become easier because you're struggling. It won't wait until you feel ready. So if you don't learn to adapt, you get left behind. Marcus Aurelius lived in constant uncertainty, wars, crises, pressure from every direction. But instead of wishing for easier conditions, he became stronger. He adapted. And that's the mindset shift most people need. Because here's the truth. You don't need life to be easier. You need to become more flexible. Most people resist change. Something unexpected happens, and they panic. Plans fail, and they give up. Things don't go their way, and they freeze. But strong minds do the opposite. They adjust. They shift. They move forward anyway. Now here's where it gets powerful. Every problem you face is asking one question. Can you adapt, or will you complain? And your answer determines your growth. Because when you adapt, you stay in control. When you resist, you lose power. Think about it. Lost an opportunity? Adapt your strategy. Facing rejection? Adapt your approach. Things not working? Adapt your mindset. There is always a way forward, if you're willing to adjust. Now here's the deeper truth most people ignore. Rigidity breaks. Flexibility survives. The more rigid your thinking is, it must go this way, the more fragile you become. But when your mindset is flexible, you become resilient, unstoppable, because no matter what happens, you find a way. So stop expecting perfect conditions. Stop waiting for things to go exactly as planned. Instead, train yourself to adapt. Quickly, calmly, intelligently. Because once you master adaptation, nothing can trap you, nothing can stop you, and no situation can keep you stuck for long. Forward 4. This one will challenge your comfort zone and force you to grow in ways most people avoid. Word 4. Endure. Here's the word most people run from, but it's the one that builds real strength. Endure. Because the truth is, not everything in life is meant to be easy. There will be moments where you feel tired, moments where you feel like quitting, moments where nothing seems to be working. And in those moments, most people stop. But Marcus Aurelius didn't build strength by avoiding difficulty. He built it by going through it, by enduring it. And that's the difference. Because here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You don't grow when things are easy. You grow when you endure what is hard. Think about it. Discipline is built when you show up, even when you don't feel like it. Patience is built when progress is slow, but you keep going. Strength is built when life tests you, and you refuse to break. That's endurance. Now here's where it gets deeper. Most people are not weak because they lack ability. They are weak because they quit too early. They feel discomfort, and they stop. They face difficulty, and they avoid it. But discomfort is not a signal to quit. It's a signal that you're growing. And if you can learn to stay in that moment, without escaping it, without complaining about it, without giving up, you build something rare. Mental toughness. Now here's the mindset shift. Instead of asking, why is this so hard? Start asking, can I stay with this a little longer? Because every time you endure just a bit more, you expand your limits. You become stronger. You become more disciplined. And over time, what once felt impossible becomes normal. So don't run from discomfort. Don't avoid pressure. Don't quit when it gets hard. Endure it. Because on the other side of endurance is a version of you that most people will never become. Forward 5. This one will expose a hidden mindset that's silently keeping you stuck in life. Word 5. Focus. Here's the word that most people underestimate, yet it controls everything. Focus. Right now, your life is a reflection of what you consistently focus on. If you focus on problems, your mind fills with stress. If you focus on distractions, your progress slows down. If you focus on negativity, your energy drops. And without realizing it, you become what you repeatedly pay attention to. Marcus Aurelius guarded his attention carefully. Even with the weight of an empire on his shoulders, he understood this. Where your focus goes, your life follows. But here's the problem today. Most people have no control over their focus. They wake up and immediately check their phones. They scroll through distractions. They react to everything instead of directing their attention. And by the end of the day, they've made no real progress. Not because they're incapable, but because they're distracted. Now here's the deeper truth. Distraction is the enemy of greatness. Every time your attention is pulled away from what matters, you lose time, you lose energy, you lose momentum. And small distractions repeated daily create a life of delay. So here's the shift. Start treating your focus like a weapon. Protect it, direct it, use it intentionally. Ask yourself daily, what truly matters today? And then give that your full attention. No multitasking, no distractions, no excuses. Because when you focus deeply, you move faster, you think clearer, you build momentum. Now here's what most people don't realize. Focus is not just about productivity. It's about identity. If you can't control your attention, you can't control your life. So stop letting everything around you decide what you think about. Take that power back. Because once you master focus, you separate yourself from the distracted majority and step into a level of clarity and discipline most people never reach. Forward 6. This one will challenge how you see control, patience, and timing in your life. Word 6. Detach. Here's the word that will free your mind in ways you never expected. Detach. Because most of your stress doesn't come from what's happening. It comes from how tightly you're holding on to it. You get attached to outcomes, attached to people, attached to expectations. And when things don't go your way, you suffer. But Marcus Aurelius trained himself to see things differently. He reminded himself, you can hold something without letting it control you. That's detachment. Now understand this clearly. Detachment does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop clinging. You still work hard. You still give your best. You still show up with intention. But you don't tie your peace to the outcome. And that changes everything. Because when you're attached, you become anxious. What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if I lose this? But when you detach, your mind becomes calm. You focus on the effort, not the result. Now here's the deeper truth. Attachment creates fear. Detachment creates freedom. When your happiness depends on a specific outcome, you lose control. But when you learn to let go, you become powerful. Think about it. You can give your best in a situation without needing it to go your way. You can care about people without losing yourself in them. You can have goals without becoming emotionally dependent on results. That's strength. Now here's the mindset shift. Do everything with intention, but release the need to control the result. Because the moment you stop forcing outcomes, you stop suffering unnecessarily, and you start moving with clarity. So don't let outcomes control your emotions. Don't let expectations trap your mind. Detach, not to become cold, but to become free. Because once you master detachment, you operate with calm, confidence, and control, no matter what happens. Forward 7, final word. This one will tie everything together and completely change how you see your life. Word 7, final word. Become. This is the final word. And if you truly understand it, everything changes. Become. Because at the end of the day, this is not about what you have. It's about who you are becoming. Most people focus on outcomes. They want success, money, recognition, results. But they ignore the most important question. Who am I becoming in the process? Marcus Aurelius didn't focus on becoming powerful in the eyes of the world. He focused on becoming disciplined within himself. And that's why his mindset was unshakable. Now here's the truth most people miss. Success is not something you chase. It's something you grow into. Every habit you build, Every thought you repeat, every action you take, is shaping the person you are becoming. So if you are inconsistent, you become unreliable. If you avoid discomfort, you become weak. If you chase validation, you become dependent. But if you stay disciplined, if you stay focused, if you endure, adapt, and take control, you become powerful. Now here's the deeper truth. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your habits. That means your daily actions matter more than your big dreams. Because your habits are building your identity, whether you realize it or not. So instead of asking, how do I succeed? Start asking, who do I need to become? Because once you become the right person, success follows naturally. Now here's the final shift. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start becoming. Become disciplined, even when it's hard. Become focused, even when distractions pull you. Become calm, even when chaos surrounds you. Because every moment is a chance to shape yourself. And over time, those small choices build an unstoppable identity. If this video changed the way you think, even a little, don't just watch and leave. Subscribe now for more powerful Stoic lessons that will help you build discipline, mental strength, and complete control over your life. Because this channel is not about motivation, it's about transformation. And remember, you don't become powerful overnight. You become powerful by what you do every single day. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and most importantly, keep becoming.